Just press on got it.
All right, we are live now. Hello, everybody joining us on YouTube. We are here for the first quiz of season 2 at BlueLearn Quiz Club, and it's the science and mathematics quiz. We are here with the top 8 who have made it through the finals with over 100 people participating, and we have a top 8 with us right now. Let's look at what we have for the coming months. We have the science and mathematics quiz that is happening today. We have the startups quiz that is happening next month. We have the tech quiz that is happening the further months, and we have the general quiz, which will act as the finale for this season. We have an exciting leaderboard that gets updated after each quiz. So if you want to be part of the leaderboard, you need to make it to the finals and then earn the quiz club points for getting onto the leaderboard. This is the top 3 quizzers from season 1. We have Lubna, Banu, and Swagat. All right, the first round in this quiz, in today's evening quiz, will be the Pounce round. And the scoring is very simple, plus 100 for every direct correct answer. If the person doesn't know the answer, the person buzzing in first will get the opportunity to pounce. If the person gets the question correct on the pounce, he gets a plus 100. If he gets it wrong, he gets a minus 100. So you need to be very careful while pouncing, and that's the objective of the round. All pounce will go on the buzzer only. No one speaks out of order. Also, just know the final decision will be of the quizmaster. So just make sure that you follow the quizmaster throughout the quiz. All right. I think we are ready to get quizzing. Let's start with the first question. The buzzers will be unlocked as the first question comes up on the screen. And the first question will be for Ashwant. So I am hoping that he's ready for the first question coming up on your screen, and for everybody else on the buzzer now. This word came into existence with its major root coming from an Arabic word meaning empty. The rules governing the use of this appeared for the first time in Brahmagupta's book, Brahmasupta and Siddhanta. What are we talking about, Ashwant? You need to be quick. You have 5 seconds on the clock. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the time collapses. We have Swagat buzzing in first for the pounce. Yes, Swagat.
0.
This word came into existence with its
Yeah,
major root.
hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Yes.
Yeah, 0.
Okay. Let's see. Let's find out the correct answer, if it is the correct answer or not. And the correct answer is 0. So congratulations on the 100 points on that pounce. A good pounce. We had Faizan, Bhanu, and Akrodipto going on after you. So you get a plus 100 on Ashwant's first direct question. We move on to the next person, that is Faizan. So I hope he's ready for the direct question and a plus 100 opportunity for him as well. All right, the second question coming up on your screen now. The spiral shapes of sunflowers follow this pattern or the sequence named after an Italian mathematician. What type of sequence? Faizan, what's your answer?
I don't know, the buzzer is not locked in, I guess. Is it open it?
It's open.
Okay, the answer is Fibonacci.
And what makes you think it's Fibonacci?
Because the number of seeds, like a small thing, it follows the the Fibonacci sequence.
All right, I will take that answer, and that's a correct answer. That's plus 100 to Faizan, and I see almost everyone going on the buzzer as well. So everyone missing out on the opportunity, Faizan grabs a plus 100 to open his account for this round. And the buzzers have been cleared for the next question. That will be for Vivek. So I hope he's ready for the next question coming up. This is question number 3 and the third participant for today. Searching X in Wikipedia brings the initial result as not to be confused with Y. The term X was coined in 1920 by the 9-year-old nephew of the mathematician Edward Kastner, who popularized the term in his book, Mathematics and the Imagination. ID, X, and Y are both the answers for a correct 100 points. Vivek, your answer.
I would like to pounce.
No, it's your direct answer, so you could answer.
I'm not sure. I don't know about this.
All right, Faizan. What's your answer? Because you have gone for the pounce.
It's Google and Google, since both have a similar spelling.
All right, let's find out if that is the correct answer. That's Faizan's Pounce and hoping for a possible plus 100. Let's find out. And yes, the correct answer is Google and Google. That's the two terms people get confused with, and that's the search query, the result of the search query coming up on Google, right? So perfect one, perfect Pounce. Good job, Faizan, on another plus 100 on this Pounce. We move on with the next person, that is Swagat. I hope he's ready for his direct question and the opportunity for others to pounce in as well. Swagat, your question coming up on the screen and for everybody on the buzzer now. Shown is a 16th century painting showing keen competition between two mathematicians for the introduction of the algebra into Europe in the 12th century. The one on the left is Boethius, an algorist. Who is the one on the right calculating an abacus?
Pass.
You would like to pass? No one on the Pounce. Is anyone the buzzer? Oh, Myth is going for the Pounce. Yes, Myth.
I pressed it by mistake. Okay, so like, do I need to answer it?
Yes, you need to answer. That's for plus 100, minus 100 opportunity for you.
So like, I'm pure guess here. Archimedes.
Archimedes is your answer, Myth. Let's find out if that is the correct answer. And the answer I was looking for was Pythagoras and not Archimedes. So that's a minus 100 for Myth, even by mistake. Don't press the buzzer out of turn and just keep it, be very careful with the buzzer. It's very sensitive. So yes, so that's a minus 100 for Myth, Yash. I hope you're scoring it. And the correct answer I was looking for was Pythagoras, and it's seen in the painting, right? So that was question number 4. We have the 5th question coming up for Bhanu. So I hope he's ready for the 5th question coming up on the screen and everyone on the buzzer. I think Myth has disconnected with the from the buzzer. Myth, could you rejoin?
Yeah, it shows.
Could
Currently
you rejoin
showing.
again? Could you rejoin again? Try again. Yes, you're here. Perfect. We have the next question for Bhanu. I hope he's ready for his direct question and the question appearing on the screen now. Triskaidekaphobia is the fear of this and is built on the belief evolved from these reasons: the position of Judas during the Last Supper and omission of a particular law from the Code of Hammurabi. What practice of fear is this? A huge clue on the screen. And Bhanu, what's your answer?
Fear of the number 13.
And what brings you to that answer?
No, I know the phobia, like I know the word, and I just saw the numbers. There is no 13 as well. I know there is no 4 also, but yeah, I know it's 13.
Perfect. Yes, the answer I was looking for was the fear of the number 13, and Bhanu opens his account in a good fashion with this question. For those who didn't know, this phobia is an actual phobia, and it is the fear of 13. Amazing. We'll move on with the next person on the direct one. That is Arkadipto. The question is for you, coming up on the screen now. I add 5 to 9 and get 2. The answer is correct, but how? I want you to give me the logic behind this question. I add 5 to 9, but I get 2. 5 seconds on the clock. You need to be quick. 5, 4. Okay. Arkadipto, any answer? You could skip as well. Arkadipto, is he there? All right, we move on. Vivek, what's your answer?
So since we add 5 and 9, we get 14, which is a 2-digit number. So yeah, that's why, I add 5 and 9, I get 2. It's a 2-digit number. So yeah, that's my answer.
I wouldn't go with 5 and 9 and you get a 2-digit number. The question is fairly simple. I add 5 to 9 and get 2, the number 2. How do you arrive at that? How do you arrive at 2? You need to think mathematically, you need to think everyday life. All right. The question collapses here. But would anyone want to try for no points?
Yeah, Swagat. It's Swagat.
So, may
Yes,
I try?
Swagat. No
Yeah.
points.
Basically 9 o'clock. You had 5 hours. That's 2 o'clock on the clock.
Perfect. That was the correct answer I was looking for. So you add if it's 9 a.m., you add 5 hours to it, you get 2 p.m. So that's the logic here. And I think Arkadipto missing out on that one. Vivek gets a -100 on this question. And we move on with the next person for the direct questions. And it is Suraj. So Suraj, are you ready for the next question? Your question comes up on the screen now, and everyone else on the buzzer. Identify this metal. You have 5 seconds on the clock, Suraj. You need to be quick.
Sorry, I'm not getting it.
Faizan, what's your answer?
This is the Fields medal.
Perfect. +100, straight answer, straight question. +100 to Faizan for this Pounce. And we move on to the next question on the screen. For is there anyone missing out, or do we have? Was this the 7th question? So we have one person, right? And that is, would you be able to unmute? Is it Myth?
Yes.
All right. Myth, your question, your direct question coming up on the screen, and for everybody on the buzzer, an opportunity of a +100, or if you get it wrong, as a -100. So be very careful. The next question on the screen. Nah. X is a reduced scale Picard, as the real chap was very tall. And you can go on reading it. I want you to identify X, the author is talking about, which was based on this scientist. So this is a picture of the scientist, and this is Picard, right? I won't ask you to tell me who the scientist is, but who is X being talked about? A fairly known thing to children. I'll give you a huge clue. Myth, you need to be quick. 5 seconds on the clock for this question.
Tower, a Tower of Hanoi. I don't know, it's a guess.
How would you relate a Tower of Hanoi to the scientist?
You said that it's fairly related to children, and I think reduced scale Picard. So like, I just don't know. I just took a wild guess.
Okay, that's not the correct answer. Anyone on the bounce? I'll give you 5 seconds on the bounce. 5, 4. Okay, Vivek wants to go for it.
It's
Yes,
a giraffe. It's a giraffe.
I wouldn't ask. Oh no, it's not a giraffe. A good guess. A -100, taking his risk on this round. He gets a -100 here. Could have not gone for this question and could have not gone for this. But we'll look at the answer. I hope everyone is excited for the answer, as I am. The answer I was looking for was Professor Calculus, and that's the scientist being asked here is Auguste Picard. So that's the connect. So Professor Calculus, if you don't know, is a part of Tintin, and he's a huge character there. So the author here, the author of the book, is talking about how did he arrive at Professor Calculus, and that's the entire story. And the Calculus character was based on this person, on the scientist. Perfect. That's a good way to end this round. And I hope everyone is excited for the scores and to know where they're standing as of now. So Yash, could you read out quickly the scores for everybody?
Yeah, so I'll just go in order. Faizan is leading with 300 points. Bhanu and Swagat are at 100 each. Arko, Tipto, Ashwant and Suraj are at 0. Myth is at -100 and Vivek is at -200.
Perfect, perfect. Everyone knows where they're standing as of now. Thank you so much, Yash, for the score check. We'll move on to round 2, which gets even more exciting. And the round is power play. All right. The entire round. Yes.
Just to interrupt. So actually I have lost the connection on my budget device. So may I just rejoin? Can you please wait a minute?
Yes, yes. So Swagat, could you rejoin as well? You have been disconnected.
Yeah, I'm just rejoining. I got disconnected actually.
All right, all right. All right, I'll explain the rules for this round. This round is called power play. All the questions will be on the buzzer. So you need to make sure that the buzzer is active throughout this round. The scoring is fairly simple, +100 and a -100. All right. But if you know me pretty well, I am up for bonuses. and this round will have two bonuses. That is the red card and the yellow card. All right. This round will have two bonus cards. That is the red card and the yellow card. For those joining us for the first time, we have these two cards. The red card gives you double the points. That is, they double the points of the basic score, that is plus 100. So if you go for the red card, you get a plus 200, but you also have the opportunity of losing up 200 as well. So you need to be very careful with this card. It is only used for if you know the answer pretty well and you want to go for it. The yellow card is a safety card. That is, if you want to answer, you get a plus 100. And if you get it wrong, you don't get any negatives. That is, the minus 100 will be nullified. These are two cards which can be used once throughout this entire round. So you need to be very careful and use these cards to enhance your scores, right? You need to be very strategic about these cards. Otherwise, if you don't want to use these cards, plus 100, minus 100 is the score we go ahead with. So I see Ashwant, Suraj, Bhanu, Faizan, Vivek. Okay. Now we have everybody. I'm hoping we have everybody on the buzzer.
I guess Arko got disconnected.
Okay, Arkaditya, could you join back?
He's also not in the meet. His, I guess, Wi-Fi went down. He's joining again though. I got his text on Discord.
Okay, no worries. So this is the round. I hope everybody is clear with these questions. We'll go ahead without Arkaditya for this round. If he joins in between, he's free to play, right?
How many questions will be there total?
It'll be around, I think around eight questions for this round. Yes. All right. We'll go ahead without Arkaditya for this round, but I hope everybody is ready on their buzzers. Please don't get disconnected in between.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think I got disconnected. Can I wait a minute?
Yes, I'll wait for
Sorry for this.
No worries. I hope there are no other further questions. We have plus 100, minus 100, two bonus cards, one each. So you have one red card, one yellow card to be used throughout this round.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Perfect. So we have all 7 of you participating in this round. We have Arkaditya who has lost his connection, but will be joining back very soon. The first question will be on your screens and on the buzzer now. It's a long question. I'm not reading out. I'm giving you time to read out the question on your thing. I want you to fill in the blank. I want you to fill in the blank. I'll read the last line before the blank. I'm going to step off the LM now, and then I want to fill on the line after that. I give you 10 seconds to read the question. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to buzz in for giving the answer. Just reminding you. No one on the Pounce, no one on the buzzer this time. And I think the question closes for everybody. That's enough time to be given in an online quiz. Is there anyone who wants to go give it a try? Even if you have not used your yellow card, you just want to give it a try. Give me a theme behind this question. You could unmute yourselves and give the theme.
So I guess it's the statement of Neil Armstrong.
You're late, but that is the gist of this question. Correct.
Yeah.
It's the statement of Neil Armstrong. So here I'm at the foot of the ladder. The LM stands for the lunar module. So the lunar module footpaths are only depressed and so on. And the blank I was looking for was that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. And that's the famous words by Neil Armstrong said during the conversation on Moon. The time he stepped on Moon, that was the conversation he had, and this was the line I was looking for. No one starting off their accounts in this round, but we have more questions coming up for everybody. So make sure you are tied in to the buzzer.
Arko also joined in. Arko, can you just join the buzzer too?
Yeah, I'm joining.
Perfect. So we are in the buzzer round. So all the questions will be on the buzzer, Arkaditya. And we have two bonus cards, the red card and the yellow card, and the point scores are plus 100, minus 100 for every question, unless and until you use your cards.
Yeah, I guess he's a repetitive one. Like he had given this earlier.
Yes.
Also
right.
For the last quiz, there was no points, right?
No points, no
There
points.
was late, yeah.
All right. No one getting a point on the last question. We have the next question on the screen now. Arthur Sasse, a photographer, wanted to get X smiling on his 72nd birthday in 1951. X was tired, and so in order to get rid of the photographer, X did something which Sasse took a picture of. On 19 June 2009, these photographers auctioned at a record $74,324, the most for any picture of X. Identify X. What's your answer, Swagata? What's your answer?
I will be taking a red card.
Red card to you.
Yeah, and it's the Einstein tongue out wala picture.
Perfect. A red card plus 200 on this question. A difficult one for everybody else looking at the buzzer status. But this was the picture that was auctioned for the amount. And this picture is pretty well known to everybody now. But did you guys know about the history of this picture? That's what the question was this time. And Swagat getting a plus 200 using his red card pretty well on this question, knowing the basics, knowing the history behind this picture. A good crack by Swagat. We move on with the next question on the screens and on the buzzer for everybody now. I want you to fill in the blank. Help, help, I'm dissolving, but bears are insoluble. That's easy for you to say, you're not dash. A bit of wordplay here, so you need to think as wordplay as well and look at the picture very carefully. Yes, Bhanu, what's your answer?
Isn't the word polar?
100% yes, that's a plus 100. Should have taken the red card, but I know you're taking a safety net and going ahead with no cards. A plus 100 for this question. Amazing job, Bhanu. And we'll get to the polar, which is like flawless. And we go on with this round, which is again flawless. We go on with the next question on the buzzer. I've cleared the buzzers for the next question, so make sure you are in the buzzer. The next question for everybody on the buzzer now.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
This is an exhaustive list of a particular event, and these are names of what? I want you to name what is this list of? You see names, first use and type. I want you to give me a title for this list. What would be the title of this list? 5 seconds on the clock. I'm not giving you more time. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The buzzers will close in 2 seconds. You need to be quick. 2 seconds it is. Swagat going on at the end time, and I'm closing the buzzer. Yes, Swagat, what's your answer?
A yellow card.
A yellow card to you.
Yeah, is this the poison gas used?
Be more specific.
Like as I'm seeing the timeline, it might be like Germans using the poison gas or something like that. Because like
give me a more specific.
Okay, concentration camp maybe. Use a poison gas in concentration camp. German Jews related to that.
Concentration camp would not give you a negative and would not give you a positive as well, since you used the yellow card. That's not the correct answer I was looking for. The correct answer I was looking for, looking at the timeline, as you pointed out, that these are the chemical weapons used in the First World War.
Okay.
So right from 1950 up till 1980, these are the names of the chemical weapons used in the First World War and not in Germany, used by Germany only. So that was the correct answer I was looking for, chemical weapons in the First World War. Simple answer. And I have closed the buzzer, cleared the buzzers for the next question. No one getting a point.
Yeah, I was asking because for the last question, who gets the point? Because there was a glitch in my net, so I couldn't hear.
This question,
Yeah.
Bhanu gets a plus 100.
Okay, cool.
All right. The next question for everybody. This question was a yellow card taken by Swagat, and he gets no points for this question. Used as yellow card pretty well. The next question on the screen now. Identify the personality who said this. A mathematician is a blind man in a dark room looking for a black cat which isn't there. A famous personality everybody has read. Should I give you guys a clue? Okay, Swagat, no clues for you guys. Swagat wants to answer this question. Swagat, what's the answer?
Darwin, Charles Darwin.
And what makes you think it's Darwin?
Maybe like I thought it would be like I guess I have heard this before. Like actually, like I was doing a research on this field, so mathematicians, and also I have read about this. So that's where only. In my college project, I was doing a research actually on this. All
right, I think finally the college projects come into some use, and it has come into use pretty well in this round with Charles Darwin as the correct answer. Finally, some use of the college projects. A +100 to Swagat on this question, and the question collapses here with a +100 to Swagat. The buzzers have been cleared for the next question. Everybody, the next question coming up on your screens now. Alkaloid theobromine is sometimes used as drug to treat high blood pressure. Its effects are similar to caffeine, but on smaller scale. However, it can be poisonous to dogs as they metabolize this compound very slowly. What commonly enjoyed food contains theobromine and thus should not be given to dogs? Faizan, what's your answer?
I'll take a yellow card.
Yellow card to you.
Is it chocolate?
Yes, it's chocolate. A +100 to you. Using your yellow card well, a +100 on chocolate. Chocolate should not be given to dogs. So guys who have pets at home, please don't give chocolates. It's poisonous for dogs, not for you. All right. +100 to Faizan on this question. The 14th question collapses here. The buzzers have been cleared for the next round. Perfect. The next question coming up on your screen now. Look at the series 22, 21, 23, 22, 24, 23. What number should come next? Bhanu, what's your answer?
25.
And what makes you think it's 25?
I mean, it's -1 + 2 -1 + 2.
Let's
And
find out if
you look at
that
the
logic. Yeah. What else?
and also if you look at the digits placed at the like if you see the digits 22, 23, 24, like if you skip a digit, it goes in monotonically increasing order by 1.
All right. Let's find out if that logic is correct. And the logic is correct. A +100 to Bhanu on this question. Not using his card, but a +100 to you. That's a +100. Bhanu, yes, what's your query? You have used it?
Cards, do they come into play even in the next round, or it's the last round, only for this round?
Only for this round.
Okay.
Yes. So a +100 to Bhanu on this question. The cards were only for this round, and that's why it's called the power play. The next question for those on the buzzer and for everybody will be on the screen now. Look at the series. What number should fill the blank? Bhanu, again, on this question. Bhanu, what's your answer? Pretty quick. You have 5 seconds on the clock for answering.
I'll take a yellow card.
Yellow card to you.
Okay, and
You need to be quick. 2 seconds. You can't
sorry,
buzz in.
17. Can I take a red card?
No, you told yellow card, sir. Did you say yellow card?
Yeah, I told yellow card, but can I take a red
You
card?
can't. No. Once you have told the
You
card, you can't
also
change.
said the answer now, so
You told answer first. We're still considering for the yellow card. So it's 17, your answer?
No, I told yellow card first, then the answer, and then red card.
No, yellow card counts. Yeah.
Okay.
So 17 is what he's saying, and 17 is the correct answer. +100. Should have gone for the red card first, and
Yeah,
plus.
just a minute, Arnav. So here the numbers are written in Roman. So I think he should have answered in the Roman numericals, not in normal numbers. Like
So
that
17
should be the no, like XBII, maybe something like that.
No,
That
that
might-
we will give it to him. We will
Oh,
give it
okay,
to
okay.
him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 17 is what I was looking for, and written in numerals, of course. So if you were in an offline quiz, I asked you to write it down and then show it. But since we are online, I wouldn't want him to write it down and then show. 17 would give him the +100 he's looking for. Yellow card used well here, and we have come to the end of this round, hopefully. Yes, it's the end of this round, and we are here for the score check, Yash.
cool. Should I just share my screen?
You could read out. Okay, yeah, you could share your screen so that everyone knows where they're standing on the leaderboard. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I guess you can see it.
You could read it out as well for the audience. Yeah.
Cool. So, like leading Bhanu and Faizan and Swagat, all three are at 400. Arkoditto, Ashwant, and Suraj are at 0. Vivek and Meet are at like -200 and -100 respectively. So yeah.
All right, that was the score check by Yash, who is our score scoring guy and the moderator for today's quiz. Thank you so much, Yash, for the score check. I'll share my screen back again for the end game. And this is the last round, so make sure that you're in the quiz with the correct answers here and not missing out on getting to the top 3 who win exciting prizes after the quiz is done. The top 8, which are you guys, receive
I guess
participation
Arco has
certificates as well.
left the buzzer because of his net issue. Can you let him
Okay.
join?
Yeah.
Okay, Arkaditya, could you please join back?
Actually, my internet isn't working from my computers, but I am able to join it from my phone only. So I don't know what to do.
Okay. We could have you. I really don't know a way out because you need to be on the buzzer for this round as well.
Yeah. Okay.
The first round was direct question. Yeah.
Then
You could
I'm
stay.
waiting.
You could stick along. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could stick along
Yeah,
and.
Yeah.
We have Swagat disconnecting on the buzzer. Please join back. We'll start the end game. I'll explain the rules till then. Swagat could
I
please
think,
join.
yeah, I think I have joined.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I see you. All right, that was the end game. We will look at the scoring. A high scoring round, this one, a plus 200 and a minus 200 for every single question. All the questions are on the buzzer. So those who have negatives right now might have the opportunity to cross everyone and reach to the top. So you need to be very careful. And this round requires the top members to participate and answer as well in order to stay and maintain their position. All right. It's not that it's the end of this round, the last round, and you're in the top that makes you the winner. This round is the decider. A plus 200, a minus 200. That's why it's called the end game. The first question coming up on the screen for everybody on the buzzer only. No cards to be used in this round.
Okay, so there are no cards, right?
No cards.
I just want to ask that.
Yes, no cards on this round. A simple scoring pattern: plus 200, minus 200.
How many questions are there in this round?
6 questions.
Okay, thank you.
A possibility of 1200, that would be magical for anyone to score a plus 1200 here and seal this quiz. So those who are in the negatives, don't get disheartened right now. You have the opportunity to do that. Everyone on the buzzer now. Identify this personality. Faizan, pretty quick on this question. What's your answer, Faizan?
Is it Stephen Hawking's?
That would give you a plus 200. That's a good start to this round. A plus 200, a high scoring one. Faizan going into the lead again. Plus 200 with Stephen Hawking as the correct answer. This is his grave where this is engraved. So this was Stephen Hawking, and the buzzers have been cleared for the next question coming up on your screens in a bit, right? So the next question on your screen and on the buzzer. Now, a long question, be very careful. The X, you can read out the entire question in your mind. I won't read. I want the final answer. In the early 18th century, Maharaja Jal Singh II of Jaipur constructed 5 X's in total, and they were completed between 1724 and 1735. What's your answer, Bhanu? Going with the Pounce.
It's the Jantar Mantar.
A plus 200, sealing the leaderboard again. A plus 200. Jantar Mantar is the correct answer. A good end game coming to us. A plus 200 to Bhanu on this question. For those wondering how did he get it, it is mainly he used 5 X's in total and the entire science behind what Jantar Mantar stands for. So a plus 200 to Bhanu on this question. A good start for him to this round as well, following along with Faizan. The question is next coming up on the screen now. What does this chart signify? A plus 200 opportunity, a minus 200 opportunity. I need the correct answer for this question. 5 seconds on the clock on this buzzer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the buzzer closes for the end game. Anyone going for no points? Give me a logic behind this graph.
Is this the highest number that human can count? Like, let's say by supercomputer or whatever.
So Swagat, going on the logic of highest number, I would give Arkaditya a try because he's not on the buzzer if he wants to
try. Is it something related to the number of digits after digits of pi or something like that?
I really wish you were there on the buzzer right now. You're missing out 100 plus 200 opportunity right here. And that is the correct answer I was looking for. So these are the number of decimal digits and the chronology of the years after they were discovered, right? So right before there was only one and then so on. So in 2000, they discovered these many number of decimal digits after the decimal. These are the chronology of computation of pi, the mathematical term pi, and this is the graph depicting that. So Arkadipta, a good try, but not on the buzzers. I wouldn't be able to give you points. A plus 200 opportunity missed by Arkadipta. But perfect. This is the 19th question. The next question for everybody on the buzzer in the end game. Now, which branch of mathematics that uses letters as symbols when calculating takes its name from the Arabic for restoring of broken parts? Bhanu, on this question, what's your answer?
Algebra.
Algebra. Let's find out if that's the correct answer. Plus 200 opportunity. Must be praying. Algebra it is. A plus 200 for Bhanu at this point would change the leaderboard entirely. A plus 200 on the 20th question. Good job. Good crack. We would move on with the next question on the screen. Now, identify this person. Five seconds on the buzzer. I won't give you any clue for this question. You'll be kicking yourself if I tell you the answer. Ooh, Suraj going on the last second. Suraj, what's your answer?
Is it Ramanujan?
A plus 200 should have gone for it earlier as well. A plus 200. Ramanujan was the answer I was looking for. Everybody else missing an opportunity of a plus simple 200. But Suraj gets it at the last moment. The final question for this round. And before that, I would request Yash to read out the scores for everybody so that everybody knows where they're standing.
Yeah, so Bhanu is leading with 800 points, followed by Faizan at 600, then Swagat at 400, then Suraj at 200, Arko and Ashwant at 0, Amit at -100, and Vivek at -200.
All right, all right. The final question and opportunity for the first, second, and third place coming up on your screens. Hold your breaths tight, and the final question coming up on your screens. Now, identify the personality from this Google Doodle. Faizan, pretty quick, closing in on Bhanu. Let's find out.
Is it Pythagoras?
You would be kicking yourself after this. It's not Pythagoras. And that's a minus 200 at this point, bringing you down to 400, I believe. And Vivek wants to go for it for no points, though.
Yeah, it's Fermat's last theorem. Yeah, greater than 2, there are no solutions. Fermat's last theorem. There are no solutions after n greater than 2.
That's the correct answer. And the personality I was looking for was Fermat and not Pythagoras. Pythagoras.
I want Fermat.
Yeah, but you told it without the buzzer, right? So you won't get.
Oh yeah,
the points. But Faizan losing an opportunity of getting a plus 200 and closing in on Bhanu, but he moves down to Swagat and gives him company there. So I see a clear winner here. We have Bhanu who won this quiz in a fantastic fashion. Plus 800 is a good score in a quiz, with the last round helping him to achieve that. We are towards the end of this quiz, and we want a score check again, Yash, to know who is there for the tiebreaker.
Cool, I'll just show it.
You could speak it out as well if you want.
Okay, I just shared it. So
yeah, no worries, no worries.
Bhanu is leading and is first. He's at 200. Now we'll have a tiebreaker between Faizan and Swagat for the second and third position respectively. Then there's Suraj at 200, Meet at -100, Vivek at -200, Arko and Ashwant at 0.
Perfect, perfect. This is amazing. Good quizzing, guys. And I will share my screen for the tiebreaker. Only Bhanu and only Faizan and
Swagat.
Faizan
and Swagat.
Yes, Faizan and Swagat gets an opportunity to buzz in. Make sure you are there on the buzzer. I'll open it for only 2 of you. Bhanu, stick along for the last question. This is the tiebreaker. And there's only one question, so make sure whoever answers gets through and gets the second and third position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it like if I get it wrong, then the other person wins? Like
yes. If you get it wrong, Swagat gets through. If you get it right, you get through to the second position. So it's between second and third position, we are having the tiebreaker. A simple question for you guys. All you have to answer is on the buzzer first, whoever wants to answer. Only if open for these two. So please don't, please don't answer. We'll have you stick along. Yeah. Swagat and Bhanu, your question on the screen. Now, I want you to identify this person. Faizan pretty quick on this one. Swagat coming next, but Faizan gets the opportunity to answer. Yes, Faizan.
This is Shakuntala Devi.
Perfect. That's a plus 200 on this question, and you move back to your original score and get to the second position. Swagat, good job coming in third in this quiz. And that's the end of today's round and today's quiz as well. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on YouTube. And we'll see you all in the next quiz. We have Saturday quiz with BlueLearn running in right now. We have trivia nights coming up in the coming weeks. And I'll see you all in the quiz club WhatsApp group and in later quizzes. I'll see you all in the next quiz. Till then, goodbye. Good night.
Oh, great. I'll just end the stream.